How do you know you're healthy?
Healthy is in total general health? Mental, physical?
Yeah, in general.
Well, because I do have a background in exercise and sports science. It's what I did for uni. It's, what I studied. It's my passion. And that is actually like a big thing when it comes to the health industry. There's people that will come into a gym, they'll come into like a sport or something, and then you ask them what their goals are, and it's just general want to be healthy. You know what I mean? Like they'll come in to ask about bodybuilding questions, and then you ask them why. Like, are you trying to compete? Are you trying to put on a certain size? Like, what is your end goal? And they say to be healthy. So like where's that borderline? Where is that I am healthy physically, mentally? And it's a bit different in society. People come in thinking that they need six packs and, be super skinny, the girls or whatever it is, to be considered healthy. And the mental way as well, like not have any stress, not feel down at all, no sadness. And that's what it takes to be mentally healthy. When in actuality, it's not. Like you can be slightly unhealthy in the social context of healthy and be perfectly healthy. You live up to 90, your blood pressure is fine. And so it can actually be unhealthy mentally on you and even physically if you're trying to be healthy when you are healthy and you're doing it out of spite in the wrong way.
Right. So instead of trying to look healthy, actually be healthy.
Yeah. So people will go, oh, okay, but how big are your arms? How big are your chest? There's people out there that are huge, right? They'll walk in and you think that's a mountain, you know what I mean? Like shredded, biggest muscles in the world, and they have heart problems. You can't walk up a flight of stairs without like completely being out of breath, and there can even be someone that's super skinny with, coronary diseases and stuff like that as well. Like the heart diseases, which you wouldn't really think that someone that thin can be. So like there's the perceived health and there's actually being healthy. If you actually want to know if you're healthy, go to a doctor, get a checkup. Like it's as simple as that. Like do small tests. Can you walk up a flight of stairs without completely passing out? Your blood pressure, they do a blood test, stuff like that. And they can tell, okay, you're in that healthy, physically, you're in that healthiness. And if you're not stressing at all, then you're actually unhealthy. Like, cause stress is the way I see stress is the rev meter on a car, the little red area. If you're racing, you need to be in that red sometimes. You need to change gears right at the edge, push it, because you need to go, right? And that's what your body does. There's a need for stress. Let me pump your body full of, these drugs and endorphins and stuff like that for you to go. If you're always going, it's like having the car always on that red limiter. The engine's going to blow. You know what I mean? So you need it in certain times. It's a part of life. That's why our body has that mechanism. But it can't be something where you go, it needs to be off all the time, because then you're not putting yourself in positions where you're uncomfortable, where you can grow and learn. And you need that bit of stress, because then you're not growing. And if you're not growing at all, then sometimes you can also be in that stress where nothing's moving. So that healthiness is a balance, like there's a balance in it. It isn't perfection. What about you? What do you think about being healthy?
Sorry, because I was looking away. So say it again.
So what do you think about like being healthy and health in general?
Well, I think you're absolutely right. It's a bit more than just having a nice t-shirt fit you really well, or having buff arms and abs and, actually aesthetically looking healthy. I think that is a byproduct of you actually being healthy. Like you're going to aesthetically look healthy. Your face is going to glow. Your skin is going to look a lot nicer. Your smile, your internal happiness is going to show and shine throughout your body if you are actually physically healthy. Like if you're eating well, if you're resting well, if you're, connected spiritually, if you're taking time to spend on things that make you happy, if you're physically active. These are all important things to you overall being healthy. So how do you know you're healthy? Well, are you happy? Are you stressed out? Are you, are you sleeping well? Like there's a lot of questions that you can ask yourself to see if you're actually healthy or not. Because like health is a very big thing, and it's not just about the physical appearance. there's so many other things that are attached to it that do affect your health. Like your brain is so powerful that it can communicate to your body and tell you that you're sick when you're not actually sick, if you convince yourself you're sick. So just physically being healthy is not enough. I think, if you can answer those questions, then you'll know whether you're healthy or not.
The easiest way I put it, because there's always like personal levels of health. It's like, I don't ever want to be playing with my kids and be out of breath. Well, imagine that. You're playing with your little daughter, you know what it is, she's running up and down the slides, and then you take 3 steps and you're kilt over, and your daughter's looking at you like, what's going on? Like, I'm 7. Come on, Dad. Let's do this. And also the reason why I say that is people always try to fit society's kind of like demographic. When the young kids ask me like, you do this, you went to uni, like, what do I do to be healthy? Pick any physical exercise that gives you enjoyment and then do that. You don't have to run on the treadmill for 24 half an hour every day. You don't have to, like, because you're not fun. There's some kids who, pick up the sport. Do you like it? Do you enjoy it?
Absolutely, because fun is a part of being healthy as well.
Yeah, so then you get that physicalness and that mental edge off as well, because physical exercise helps with mental health, like, a lot. It's one of the biggest factors of healing when it comes to mental, like, illnesses and stuff like that, is making sure, because like you said, your body and your mind is linked. And then I've seen that happen. I've seen kids start playing basketball and they want to get better at basketball, and they're playing more and more basketball, so they have to eat healthy. So then they eat healthy, and the next thing you know, they have to sleep enough and they drink enough water.
It's all connected,
and it's just all because they were having fun.
Exactly.
So then there's, in society now, it's like you can have someone that is like healthy, and they'll go, oh, you're too skinny or you're too fat. Now you're running on a treadmill, lifting weights, wrecking your shoulder, giving up, trying again, giving up, wasting time in the day for what? So like, know that where your baseline is, like where that health level is. Are you happy? And are you at the physical level where you're not going to die in a year or 2 or 3? Like, are you at the level where your doctor gives you the okay? That's the reason why we have like obesity and like limits. Not even
that, like, do you give yourself the okay as well? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
like, people know. That's the thing. People know when they're unhealthy.
Of course, they know. Yeah.
There's obviously the psychological, where people think they're unhealthy when they are healthy. There's that few there is, but majority of people know.
Yeah, they know.
Oh, I need to do this more. I need to do that, but they never get to that action point. And then look at it mentally. That's the way I always say it. Are you happy when you are exercising?
Yeah.
Are you happy in general? And then changing that mentality, whether it is a sport or whether it is a area in your life that's making you negative, and you solve that, and then now going to the gym or running on the treadmill becomes a lot easier, so, but do that checkup. Not enough people do that checkup where they every 6 months, I reckon, or at least every once a year, go to a doctor, make sure you got that okay, talk to someone that you love and that knows you, and they'll give you that mental okay.
Absolutely. All right, well, stay tuned for the next question of the week.